Okay, now that we have created a simple custom command hello world, we got the basic understanding of how it is working. Now I want to create another custom command. Let's call it as greeting. In this greeting command, we will simply print hi Ratan, good morning, or some other kind of greeting. Okay, and then we will slowly try to increase the complexity of the command. All right. So first of all, we have the app and we already have the management folder, and we also have the commands folder, right? So inside this commands folder, we will create another new file and we will say greeting. Okay, greeting.py, so that our command will be python manage.py greeting. Okay, so let's create this file. And you know what, I want you guys to write this whole thing manually. I don't want you to copy this and paste it here. Okay, so let's try to write this again. Okay, just for practice. Okay, so first of all, we will import the base command, right? From Django.core, management.base, import base command. Okay, from Django core management base, import base command. Next step is to create a class command. Okay, next step is to create a class command. It will actually inherit the base command, right? Let's pass this base command here. All right, next, you remember we need help, right? So this is a help message for this greeting command, which will be prints greeting or greets the user. Okay, greets the user. All right, next we want to write the logic, right? How to write the logic? We have a function called handle. Okay, so this handle function will take 3 parameters: self, comma, args, and then keyword args, kw args. Okay, now let's write the logic. So this will be, in terms of this greeting, we need self. We just want to print the greeting. Maybe we'll say self dot std out, dot write. All right, so here we will simply write hi Ratan, good morning. Okay, hi Ratan, good morning. All right, so this is also a very simple command. This is just the same as this one, right? So this is also static and this one is also static. Okay, now let's run this command, python manage.py greeting. Okay, now you can see hi Ratan, good morning. All right, now what we will do is, so instead of printing static value here, we will pass this Ratan dynamic. Okay, so this is actually a name, right? So if I want to print hi John, good morning, okay, that should also be possible, right? So that's the reason we want this name to be dynamic. All right, so how to do this? Before that, what I'll do is I will actually write proposed output. Okay, so I'll say proposed output is this one. Okay, maybe I'll say proposed command will be python manage.py greeting. Okay, and then I want to pass the name with the command itself. Okay, so that's why what I'll do is, after greeting, to whom we want to greet, correct? So we will tell the command a name to whom we want to greet, right? So in this case, if you want to say John, so what this command will do is it will take this John from here and it will put that inside the arguments. Okay, so this is actually our proposed command. And what is our proposed output? Let's say this is proposed output, right? So our proposed output will be hi name. Okay, so hi name, this will be our dynamic name. Hi name, good morning. Okay, so whatever name we pass from the command will go here. Okay, so that when we print the output, it will be hi John, good morning, hi Joseph, good morning, something like that. All right, so we'll try to implement that. So to do that, we have another inbuilt function called add arguments. So we specify that function in here. After help text, we'll say add underscore arguments. Oh, I'm sorry, add arguments. Okay, so this add arguments will take self. Of course, self is a must because this add arguments function is inside this class command, right? So that's why we must pass self, and it will also take parser. Why we are taking parser? So this parser will allow us to write extra arguments in front of this command. Okay, so if you don't pass this and this, you cannot write John here, you will definitely get the error. Okay, so that's why we pass parser here. And then what we need to do is we need to specify whatever dynamic content or whatever argument we want to pass with the command. Okay, so how to do that? In our case, we want to pass name, right? We want to pass the name with this command, right? So that's why what we will do is we will say parser, okay, parser dot add argument, add underscore argument. Okay, parser dot add argument. This is a function. Okay, so inside this function, it will first take the name. Okay, so in our case, our proposed output is this: hi Ratan, good morning. Hi John, good morning. Right? So that's why this is name, and this name is actually a string, right? So this string, of course, the first thing will be the name of the argument. In this case, the name of the argument itself is a name. Okay, so if you want to pass any number or something else, maybe you can say count or something. Okay, so in our example, it is just name. Okay, and then the type of the argument will be type is equal to str. Okay, we want to also pass the type to this add argument function, which is str because the name is string, right? And then we will also pass help text. Okay, so help text is equal to, let's say, specifies user name. Okay, specifies username. All right, so I will also show you where this help shows up. Okay, so this is actually the argument level help text. This is the class level or the command help text. Okay, so this is the argument level help text and this is the command level help text. Okay, I'll show you how these both help text shows up. Okay, so once we have added the argument to this add arguments function, then this will be automatically executed. Okay, so this function will be automatically executed when this greeting command executes. Okay, so that means this name will be accessible from here as well, from this handle as well. Okay, why? This is nothing but the keyword arguments, right? So now what I'll do is I will say name is equal to kw args. Okay, kw args. Why I am accessing this kw args? It is because this is the keyword arguments. Okay, so that means this handle function will accept any kind of keyword arguments. All right, so that's why we can access this kw args. Inside this kw args, we have something called name. Okay, we have something called name. All right, so now we have the name here. Okay, we got the name here, and now we will format the greeting. Okay, so this will be our full greeting. So we will say greeting will be, I want to dynamically pass the name, right? So that's why I'll say f and sorry, like this. Okay, f hello, maybe hi. After hi, I need to say curly braces. Inside the curly braces, I will pass this name. Okay, I'll pass this name. Hi name. Good morning. Okay, hi name, good morning. So this is our final greeting. So this final greeting will go inside this output. Okay, will go inside this write function. All right, now if I say python manage.py greeting, okay, let's not run greeting right now, we'll first say see help. Okay, so python manage.py greeting -- help. let's see where we get. So this is actually greets the user, which is this command help text, and there is one positional arguments specifies the username, which is, yeah, here it is. Okay, so that's where you see the command level help text and the argument level help text. Okay, and now we will try to run this greeting. All right, we got this error now. So that is because we have not passed the name attribute. So that's why we got the error. Okay, so this parser function accepts the name. Okay, otherwise, handle function will throw error. So that's why we should say, as you can see here, proposed command will be python manage.py greeting John, right? So we must pass John here. Now let's see. Here you can see, hi John, good morning. Now let's say, we'll say Mike, and you can see, hi Mike, good morning. Okay, so that's how we print the dynamic variable inside the handle function. Now if you want to print any kind of error, instead of this std out, simply say std err, that is actually error. Okay, std error dot write then greeting. Let's see how it, yeah, you can see it is in the red color. Okay, so yeah, it is useful when you want to show error in the console, or if you want to show some success message in the console, that is also possible. So how to do that? So this is also very simple. So I'll revert it back to std out, and inside the write function I will say self dot style dot, I'll say success. Okay, and then inside this success function I'll put this greeting. Okay, so save this and again run, and here you can see, hi Mike, good morning. Okay, you might have seen in the command line, we often see success messages in green color, error message in red color, and something like that, right? So if you want to remove this success and put it warning, okay, because more often we deal with warnings and errors, right? So you can do that in yellow color as well. Okay, so this is just a simple thing, and I will actually revert it back to success. Okay, so yeah, that's about the simple custom management commands in Django. In the next video, we will try to implement the real use cases of the data entry functionality. Okay, thank you.